Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be drawing yet another dragon, although this time it's going to be with flames. I actually did a little survey asking people what they would like me to draw next, and that one was the one that won. So I was meaning to do this video yesterday but unfortunately did not get to it, so here I am. And I have made quite a few videos on this. I think this will be my 4th or 5th dragon video. And honestly speaking, I don't want to make this channel dedicated to just dragons, but at the same time, it is the most requested, drawing topic or whatever. I don't know why, I don't know. But I mean, either way, I guess it's fine because I do enjoy drawing them. It's just, I don't want this channel dedicated to solely just dragons. But anyways, with that being said, let's get right into it. I do not own the dragon that we're drawing. I don't know where it came from. I just found it, but I don't want to claim it. I'm just drawing it and kind of changing it and adding the flames. So yeah. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to draw the entire body like I did with my other recent dragon video, but we will see where that goes. So the first thing, and I kind of have it zoomed out to this angle to where you can kind of see how big you should be drawing it, but you're just going to start with a very smallish slash curvy line. Kind of hard to explain it, but this is the face, the head. So just kind of draw something like that. It's slanted, as you can see. And it's almost as if you're drawing a horse at first or something like that, because it does have kind of similar features when you start it out. But once you come down like this, you're going to come up and kind of create a little bump like that. And then you're going to kind of do waves, I want to say, because then it comes up right here. And then you're going to stop and make it come at a sharp angle, kind of pointy. Once you do that, you're going to bring this all the way out. And as you can already see, probably this is the mouth. Bring it up right here. And then the bottom jaw is a little bit more thin, it's not as big. But once you do that as well, you're going to come up like this. And it looks kind of weird at first, but this is what you should have. And if you want to kind of create that little crease, and then I'm going to draw the nostrils as well, because why not? This doesn't have to look any certain way. Really, it doesn't. Okay, now I'm going to start with the rest of the head, all of his other features. So you're going to come out from right here, a little bit more out, if that made any sense. This is pretty much a horn, but it's not that pointed. You can make it if you want to, but I'm not going to. And then you're going to come in with another one in the center, kind of more rounded. And then this one will overlap that one a little bit, and it's going to come out like this. And I know that most of my dragons have kind of been looking the same, but I guess I have a certain style to them. I can't really change it. And besides, people seem to like it anyway, so I guess it's a win-win. Now, just because, why not? I'm going to draw little lines, and then I'm going to kind of darken the edges like I usually do. I don't know, it just makes it look more cool. But once you do that, I'm going to come out and kind of, it's not fur, but it's going to kind of look like fur. Oh yes, and then there is one more right here, and it's just going to do something like that. Again, these are all optional though, you don't have to do this. But once you get that, I'm also just going to start the neck a little bit so you guys get an idea. But before we finish with that, let me zoom in, and I'm going to start with his eyes and everything. So it's going to come about right here, and it is going to be a little bit at an angle. And the thing is, we want to make it look kind of cool, not you can do this however you want as well, but this is just how I will do it. And I'm going to draw his pupil, and it's going to pretty much just look like that. Make the edge of his eyes a little bit dark. Then you can draw this. Okay, now we shall go in with the teeth, and as everyone knows, usually these are the largest ones, but then once you get those in, you can just go across the entire thing and bring them back into the inside of the mouth and everything. But while we're at it also, let me draw his tongue, because this will be where his flames will be coming out and everything. And as we go further, I will erase what's necessary. This is the inside of his mouth. You can kind of barely see it, but it is what it is. Okay, and now I'm gonna come down and kind of bring his neck in. Every dragon is usually different, so you can do this, again, however you want to. For this part, though, I will recommend kind of making it jig-jaggy. I don't really know what you'd call that. Kind of like not the same, like not smooth. You want to kind of make it, I don't really know how you describe that, but once you do that, you can come in and bring this part down. And then, for example, like the back, you can put like little spikes on it and whatnot. You can do different shapes. You can do it all the same like I did. And then you can come down and do what we usually do here. And as you know, I go, I'm going to kind of change some things, just a little heads up. Okay. Now we have that. I'm going to kind of come in with the rest of his body, and I did purposely do it to where he's kind of at the edge of the paper because I kind of didn't really want to do a full body. It'll be most of the body, but not all of it. You will see his arm over here though. In fact, we should do that right now. So right about here, you're going to come up and not, you know, make it super long. It's going to come out like this. And if I make a lot of mistakes, then it is what it is, but it's kind of interesting what the shapes are going to be, because you're just going to come out like right here in the middle, bring it out, and then you're going to draw like a gigantic claw, and then you're going to bring that in, and then you're going to come out with another one, bring that out, and then they only have 3 in this drawing. Like this dragon only has 3 claws, whatever, so that's what you want it to look like. And then as you go, you can kind of just give it different kind of, you know, details and whatnot, and darken some things up or shade it. So this is what you should kind of have. I kind of plan on going in later and shading it, but before we get to the wings, let's just hop right into the flames. And I kind of regret not opening his mouth up a little bit more. I don't know if I'll end up changing that, but for right now, I'm just gonna keep it as it is. So the only tip I have for the flames, and this is just my way, this is not, you know, mandatory or like the only way you can do it, but if you're trying to learn, what I would recommend are, you know, tips. Don't press down too hard and kind of just let your wrist flow easily, if that makes any sense. So kind of just come out almost as if you're, I really don't know how to like give a good example, proper example, but you're just gonna do the kind of classical, you know, little flames, and you can even come out over here, kind of add like 1 or 2. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to shade it though to make it even more, I guess, cool. But, you know, it's not the best. Even that's not really like that good looking to me. But at the same time, you know, it's just flames. If you want, you could do it your own, you know, certain way. But I'm going to come in and kind of like give it a little shade to it to make it look like fire. So what I'd recommend, and again, this is just, you know, the way I do it. For the outline or the edges, you want to make them darker, and then as you go in, you get lighter. More light, you know. And once you get, you know, that effect going on, it kind of looks like fire. So I'm going to finish the shading of the flames up, and then once I'm done, I'll come back and you guys can see the result of what it should look like. Because unfortunately, I don't think I can do this all real time. Okay, so you should sort of have this. This is what I would recommend making it look like. Like I said, you don't want to color the whole thing. You want to leave some white parts to it so it kind of looks more like fire in a way. But yeah, once you have that, I'm going to try to do the wings, which for some reason I usually don't end up doing very well on this part, especially when I have to make them up. So let me try something like that. Let me see if I can zoom out even more. Okay, I can. So once you get that, you just basically want to come in. It's kind of like bat wings, like we all know. Yeah, I'm really actually terrible at wings, as you can clearly tell. It's not my strong suit, and I'm so sorry. You would think I would like have them learned by now, but for some reason I really don't. I might end up changing these, it just depends, but If you would, you know, see the whole thing, I would make it look more like wings, but I don't have like a full view. And I'm just gonna bring his body down a little bit. Something like that. It's not that good, I'm so sorry, like I said. If you want, you could even add veins though, just to make it look a little bit more realistic, I guess. And then I'm gonna shade this just to make it look a little bit better. Usually that's my go-to when I've, you know, screw up a drawing or something. I mean, it's not that bad, but at the same time, it's not the best either. So yeah, let me go ahead and start shading this. Some of it I will do on camera, some I will do off camera. I guess the whole point of the video was the face and the flames. So I guess we did get that down. That's something. But yeah, while I shade this, if you guys want me to do like certain styles of dragons, I guess, please by all means let me know. But since I only get requested just, you know, do another video on how to draw a dragon, I really don't know what, you know, style you want me to do. I don't know if you want me to do one kind of like from How to Train Your Dragon or what is that video game called? Ooh, I used to play it. Ooh, Skyrim. Yeah, I don't know what kind of dragons you guys want, so I kind of just let my imagination take over. And again, this is just my style. So, yeah. Let me finish this shading on the wings and stuff, and then I will come back and see where we're at. So I'm going to kind of bring the video to an end right here as I'm finishing up this. I'm just kind of adding details. But I'm kind of wanting to end every video, you know, with the same thing. Like, please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and please give my Instagram, you know, just a look if you want. If you want to follow me, that's even more support that I will gladly take. But if you could at least, you know, just give it a little look. Anything is appreciated. But I also do have a Patreon, you know, if you want to just check that out as well. Literally any and all support is very much appreciated. You can become one as low as $2 a month. I do have other ones, you know, the more you guys give, the more you receive. And as well as my commissions are open on Instagram. They're pretty cheap, not gonna lie, because I'm just starting out, so I will do anything traditional art, digital, anything and everything. And like usual, please comment what you'd like me to draw. The next video I kind of already have planned, but I am constantly looking through my comments to see if something new is suggested. So, you know, I'm always looking, but I might do like another survey type of thing where you guys kind of like get to choose which video you'd like me to draw next. But yeah, once I hit 10,000 subscribers, which is going to be really awesome, but once I do, I kind of want to do something interesting. I don't know what that will be, but we shall see. And that rhymed. As you can see, I'm not taking too much time on it. I get sloppy towards the end, but I really hope this helped in, you know, some way, shape, or form. Hopefully you learned something, if anything at all. I'm not the best at drawing flames, but it's something. If you also want to make them more big, you know, make them kind of come out, I guess that would be kind of cool. But for me, I'm just going to draw like a little breath of flames. But yeah, I'm not going to make this too much longer. Let me finish this up, and then once I return, it will be completely finished. Alright everyone, that is it for this video. Please give a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I will be back with another video here very soon. Thank you so much for watching. And everything that I was speaking about before will be linked in the description. But thank you all so much for watching.